Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Becoming Nobody workshop. We're actually pretty surprised that we had so many bodies show up and turn up for this workshop, which is cool. I'm sure they'll continue to stroll in. Before we move along anymore, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land from which I and Sarah are calling from today, the Iraqal people of Bundjalung Nation. I'd like to pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging, and recognizing their continued connection to land, water, and beautiful community, such as this community here. So there are a few familiar faces here, so it's beautiful to see you again, and a fair few new faces as well, which is really nice. Cool. And so for today's session, what we're going to be doing is, we'll arrive in this space together. Sarah, who will be co-facilitating, she's going to run us through a little sitting practice, a meditation. We'll jump into a social space as well, where we get to know each other a little bit. We'll speak to what identity is. Who is your somebody in that sense? And then we'll start to carve our way through and speak to what we are meaning by nobody, and why is this information, or why is this practice useful for us as a species. And then what does the process of somebody to nobody look like in that sense? And we really want to dedicate probably 30 to 40 minutes. Would love it to be 30 minutes in regards to the content and us speaking, and then we want to open it up for a chunky, juicy part where we're all jumping into dialogue together and asking questions, and people sharing whatever came up for them, for those that feel comfortable to share. So let's get moving in the spirit of that. So what we've got here is the 4 coaches. This is the team of coaches at Yes And. You've got myself there on the left, Marion Giddy, Sarah, who will be co-facilitating today, and Lawrence Toy from over in Wales in the UK. And we're all trained in NLP, so neuro-linguistic programming, which is based in developmental coaching, but it also goes the full spectrum into self and spiritual inquiry as well. And just a little introduction to Yes And, if you haven't been following us for too long. Why we do what we do is for a generative human presence on this planet. All of our offerings are aimed at shifting human consciousness and meeting people where they're at, so that we can start engaging in life in a generative way. In our relationship with ourselves in a generative way, relationship with others in a generative way, relationship with the work that we do in the world in a generative way, and relationship with the systems at large, community, society, the environment, in a generative way. And all of this falls into one relationship, which is our relationship with the moment. The only thing that ever actually exists, here, now.
Beautiful. On the back of that, let's arrive in this space together. So if you like to close your eyes, just sit comfortable where you're sitting. And drop into this space together. Feel the body in your location. Hearts are beating. The breath is breathing itself. And just become aware of everything that's arising in this moment. Could be certain thoughts or feelings in your internal space. Could be certain surroundings outside of you, so in the room, or this voice, you can hear this voice. And notice how this voice is actually arising within you. Within your awareness. And as you sit here, just drop down, relax. Relax, just relax. The body, the muscles, maybe you can notice certain tensions in particular areas of the body, just relax it all. And just for a moment, put away all your stuff. What is true right now? What is true in this moment for you? Maybe certain thoughts and feelings come up. And as they do, let them come and go, arising out of emptiness, which is actually your ground state of being, which is actually true about you. In between those little things, just things that come up, these little distractions, what's there? Spend more time there, in the space in between. The emptiness, the silence, the simplicity of what you actually are. No moving away from or towards anything. Simply here, 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 right now. And notice how you actually never left here. Never left this moment. Throughout this call and beyond, but throughout this call, rest in that space, in that silence, emptiness. Soften the body, relax, and just allow it in. If you're ready, coming back to the space and opening your eyes.
Okay, thanks for that, Sarah. And so what we're going to do is we're going to jump into a social space, into a breakout room, where you'll share with the other just 3 things about yourself, about who you are. Yeah. Take turns, let one person share, and give them their space, and then you can respond with, so what I heard you say was A, B, and C. Yeah, so we're going to practice a little bit of active listening in that sense, and then let the other person share. We'll give it about 5 to 6 minutes in that sense. So any questions? Everyone's pretty clear with that breakout room there? Thumbs up, just for communication's sake. Yeah. Okay. How many people do we have? So, okay. Jumping in, breakout rooms are open. Sandra Grandi. Hello.
Is already nobody. Maybe you wanna